Welcome back, Texas Tackaholics. We are, instead of tips from the trail, we decided we'd do tips from the couch today.
Actually, tips from the fireplace today.
Whatever. Kind of wanted to go through some of our gear. Not going to do a full-blown, here's everything I put in my pack, but we just kind of wanted to go through some of the things that we've found and make our lives a little easier out on the trail, and you know, just some of the things that we just can't live without while we're out there.
And it's not really a review.
Yeah.
Yet the items we are going to show you, our preferred choice for now. There may be something else that comes out later or that we discover later, but for now these are what we like.
Yep. So to start, we'll go with the Big Agnes 3-person tent. I don't know how many of you have used a 2-person tent, but I'm a large fella and 2-person don't work for 2 people, me and her. So we use a 3-person tent, and there's enough room in there for both of us. It weighs in at just under 3.5 pounds. It's a great tent, easy to put up, lightweight, not going to wear you down while you're packing it in. It's a great tent. Just want to get that one out of the way.
It has a little extra room, being that it's 3-person with 2 of us, but it's not enough to put your pack in there.
Yeah.
So,
pack still got to stay outside, but you can put your shoes in with you to keep them dry and what have you.
yeah. So one of my big finds this past year, and I've seen a lot of videos where a complaint is blowing up your air mattress at the end of the day. You're tired, you just don't want to do it. And I have to say that's really the only pet peeve I have about backpacking is blowing up my air mattress. I just despise it. So I searched for a pump and I found this little it's a Therm-a-rest NEOAir pump. And it actually works really well for any mattress that has the self-inflating type nozzle, I guess you would call it. Anyway, so I used it on this Big Agnes one. I used it on my Therm-a-rest.
She uses it on my Therm-a-rest?
Yes, and I will tell you, it doesn't blow it up completely because it doesn't have that much power as far as pressure, but it'll blow it up to where all you have to actually do is give it a couple good puffs at the end and it's good to go. And it is very lightweight. I forgot to weigh it, but I'll put the weight below in the comments. But it's very extremely lightweight, and you just open it up and it's got two AA batteries in it, and I can tell you I will not go backpacking without it. I love it.
When she bought this thing, I told her, you can carry it if you want to. I ain't carrying it. It ain't that hard to blow up my air mattress. I am so glad she carries this because it makes life so much easier. It's like she said, it sucks blowing up that air mattress at the end of the day. But
I love this little thing. And when I bought it, I believe I paid around 30 bucks for it, which is a little high, but to me it's worth it. So I did look up on Amazon and REI, and it's around $36, $39 right now. But I'm telling you, if that's one of your pet peeves and you don't like blowing up your air mattress, this is for you.
yep.
It's a good find.
The Garmin Montana 650. I love this GPS. I started out with one of the smaller versions. It worked pretty good, but with this one I can upload GPS extracts from pretty much any type of mapping system. A lot of the state parks and national parks have the GPX data files that you can download to it. You know, if it's in a different file format, there's free conversion software out there that you can run stuff through. I love this thing. While we're out there hiking, I can download the trails on most of the places we go. You know, if there's a question about where we're at on the trail, how far we've been for the day, what elevation we're at, I can get it all from this right here. You know, we still use the map, but if there's a question, we'll look at this to make sure we're in the right spot and headed the right direction. Can't say enough about this thing.
It's actually saved us a few times from having to backtrack.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good.
Next is, we all love our trekking poles, but it's difficult to use 2 trekking poles and a camera at the same time. So I started out a search, or we did, looking for a trekking.
I actually found it.
Yeah, she actually found it. Looking for a trekking pole that you could mount a camera on top of. And we found this one and bought it. And when we got it, it's just got a 1/4" stud on the end of it, and you just screw the camera right down on top of it.
And it works really good. We were worried about balance and shaky
is,
video, but it was really good.
Yeah, the problem with it like it is there's no flexibility to it. I mean, your camera stays in that same position. You got to adjust where your arms are at, and you can get in some really squirrely positions to try to get a good shot. So then we started to search on Amazon, and I found this camera swivel that just mounts right on top of this thing, and then you can mount the camera onto this, and you can put the camera in any position you want, just like a what's that pole you got?
I can't remember the name of it, but it would let you.
It's like a selfie stick.
Tilt or whatever.
As much as I hate those, but
yeah, that's what it was a selfie stick basically. But it was a good balanced one to create good shots without vibration or shaky. That's what we were worried about, using a long pole, that it was gonna mess up the quality of the shots, but this one seems to have enough balance in it. And literally, the pole itself, the trekking pole itself, was $29.99.
Yep. So we put that. The swivel was $10, and then I got it's a foam padding wrap, kind of like what you'd put on a baseball bat, and put on here to help with some stabilization. And the thing works great now. So now I can use my trekking pole, both trekking poles, and the camera at the same time. So that's always a good deal. I love the trekking poles. I've been too close to tripping several times. Barbara fell and cracked her head open.
Yeah, that comes to my next item, because like you said, we have advanced to where we do a lot of trails that have a lot of elevation gain or tricky footing. So using trekking poles for us, I know that's kind of a big debate. A lot of people don't like using them. We didn't at first, but like he said, I had a major fall, busted my head open, slammed my head into a rock, and ended up with a major concussion and 4 staples in my head.
Go watch our video from Los Maples.
Yeah, well, I don't know that I put it in that, but anyway, so after that we discussed using trekking poles, but still hadn't. I had another fall. We were actually trail running, and I tripped and thought I pulled my hamstring. Come to find out, I actually broke the pelvic bone where it attached, so that I had to have surgery to reattach the hamstring to the pelvic bone using 4 anchors. So that wasn't fun.
Took her about a year to heal over.
Yes, I'm still actually building strength back up in that hamstring, and will never hike without a trekking pole again unless I know it's flat ground. If it's not for sure that it's flat ground, I'm using trekking poles regardless, because like Craig was saying, it helps you on water crossings. It helps you, I mean, you could just stumble and go to fall, and if you have a trekking pole, you're not going to fall. You might stumble, but you're not going to fall. I have 2 different sets of Black Diamond and then just the REI. The difference is this one has, well, this one has a little bit of cushion whenever it has a little absorption there. That one doesn't, but they're both really good. But like I said, I will not hike without them.
Yeah, we always make sure we carry our trekking poles. It's
too many close calls, like Craig said too, and it's just not worth it for us.
Nope. I'd rather be hiking than laid up on the couch somewhere with a broke ankle.
Yes, took me 6 months.
Head.
Yeah, the last surgery, it was literally 6 months before I was released to hike again, and that wasn't fun.
Nope.
So, anyhow, we just wanted to share some of our. I'm not really giving a deal on that because you can't buy this one anymore. It's a big Agnes. I just wanted to.
Sorry. It's really nice. It's nice enough that she won't share it.
I won't. It's insulated, and honestly, if I'd have known it was insulated, I probably wouldn't have bought it, because you can really only use it in the winter time, because in the summer, believe me, it was hot.
She won't share it in the winter time either.
Yeah, I will not share it in the winter time. But that is another thing that I won't go backpacking without, is without a pad. But we use a tent, so you kind of have to have a pad. So.
If you want to sleep well. but that's just
Yeah.
us. So,
Yeah.
anyhow, just wanted to give a few tips on the things that we use, what makes our lives a little easier out on the trail.
What makes it a little more enjoyable
Yep.
and keeps us going out there.
So, see you on the trail. Thanks for watching.